Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome today for another day, another one going rogue on impossible difficulty with some beginner friendly OP stuff today. We're gonna start with the Kanjali as starting weapon, the Dagger Stone for starting card, and this is important, the Deadly Weapon passive. You want to run exclusively the Eclipse expansion. I want Catalyst also for just one card, just one little card. So this is pretty much a free-to-play archetype. This is completely broken. And your early game have so sweet power curve. So, what's going on here? We're starting with a low power. So most of the time we're gonna be able to play 3 to 4 Kanjali a turn. We're around 50 points of damage. So most of the time we're gonna kill our opponents in 2 turns. Here, first reward, Waylay. Good card. This is a tech card. This is gonna help you survive. This is gonna add some potion to the deck. So sometimes it's duo, sometimes it's healing, sometimes it's defense. It's always gonna be good. We are looking for some specific card. In the end, we just running 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in totals. Not the deck not gonna be 4 cards, but we got just 4 type of different cards in the deck. But for now, we're in early game. We have to survive, we have to kill opponents, and you need to find some stuff. This is mostly relying on the Sinister mechanic of the game. So, Sinister, how does this work here? So, Kanjali apply poison to your enemy for each Sinister point you have. Since we got the Deadly Weapon passive, for each level we got this in starting Sinister. So far we're level 1, our Kanjali apply 1 point of poison. Since Kanjali is also a Sinister card, every Kanjali you play add another point of poison. And the more Sinister card you're gonna add to the deck, the more your poison is gonna scale. Here, Scam is the only card from the Catalyst expansion. Is this completely needed in the deck? No. Is this a good idea to pick it at this point of the game? No. But I do it anyway. Cause this is gonna feel good later. We're going just for damage. Don't worry too much about your health. You're gonna see that things turn around with Rogue. So we are about midlife, Waylay. Oh, little elf, let's go. This is the most cool thing with Waylay, and I mean, this is a must pick early game. This card, even if you don't play with Sinister archetype, Waylay is just a good card. It's an ambush card, so since I don't have other ambush in my deck, it's completely okay. Shrine of Commerce, this is why I picked Daggerstorm. I'm looking for one specific card which is gonna be our damage source, but got the Hidden Flurry. This card comes from the free promo with the Vault of Echo. I don't remember. This is a game, a partenariat with another game. And we get the Hidden Flurry, and this card is just completely crazy. So it's a Sinister card that's gonna repeat for each Sinister card you play. So it's a synergy weapon, see? It's already the kill. This is Inside You Strike. For early game, our damage are now set. You're gonna see Inside You Strike doing his job in a Sinister deck. So, what's happened? For every Sinister card I play, Inside You Strike gain damage. So you're gonna see Inside You Strike being able to 1 to 2 shot most of the enemy in the early game. At this point of the run, I'm not looking for damage anymore. I already got a little bit of draw, and I have a tech card for maybe sustain, maybe stuff. So I'm pretty much set. Power, you want gold, you want mana, and you want to prevent damage. So Imperial Stone 1 is really good, Perception is really good, Stalker is really good. What you will want, you don't have really time for healing, you're not gonna spend a lot of time during the fight. What could have been the reroll, free reroll on level up would have been okay, I guess. The what's the name? Oh damn, the boss hunter. That when you kill the boss, you go back to full life, gain 50 gold. This is really good. Here I'm just looking my deck because the rare card, I can pick the rare card, transmute it later. But now I'm just looking for one and only specific card because this is gonna be the damage for all the run. And this card is an enchantment. And during this run, the game definitely don't want me to have this card. And I have to go from some shenanigans to finish to find it. I would like you to see some... I know the combo is gonna show at some point, but... So, once again, we're pretty low life, we have taken some damage. 35 HP is not that much XP, not gonna lie. But I think this is gonna happen on Weeping Mother. So, 34 HP going to Weeping Mother feels good. We are large, we have a lot of damage. Weeping Mother is... How many HP have you? 68 HP? This is gonna go really fast. So, tell me how sweet this turn is, please. Tell me in the comments. We are pretty early in the run. Just... how beautiful this turn was. Wait. Getting 40 HP, getting Weeping Mother to 16 HP, and is this a turn to kill? My god. Shadow Theft, another potions, I take it. Yeah, how about this? Rogue, when you go with the Rogue archetype, which is considered by most of the players as the weakest with Seeker of the class of the game, most of the time you gonna put some performance in your deck so you have some mana, some healing, some draw. Potions do exact same stuff, but potions don't stay in your deck. And the most I'm playing Rogue, the most I find potion better than performance. I'm at this point when I record this video, I'm still on my Voodoo Hunter runs for going for Rathael, and I think I have made an overdose of performance for this day. So I think I don't like performance anymore. I will not play it. Here, take the luck, keep the potion. You're gonna need the potion, you're gonna use it to heal. Leaving Julius here tied up is important. And the main reason for now is just this gives you a free turn on all your opponents. And this return gonna let you stack up Sinister for your Inside You Strike. Because at this point, Inside You Strike is still your main source of damage. Could you find a better source of damage? Yes. But so far, I don't have it. And that's why I pick X at this very moment. X allow you to get treasure map when you kill your opponent if you have put it in play. So now I don't want to kill this guy on first turn card. Here I play my Sinister card, I play lane white, I play Inside You Strike. Is that I can kill this guy on turn 1. I don't want this. I want my treasure map. I want specifically 2 treasure map, which is the type of card I want and the rarity of the card I want. And once I got those treasure map, this is the point when we have our damage for the rest of the run. Because as much as I love Insider Strike at the next canto will not be enough to kill my opponent. We're gonna go for the Ember's Wide. Ember Wide, most of the opponent have around 200 to 300 health. Insider Strike not gonna be able to compete with this. Insider Strike is strictly a really powerful early card. So, keeping things going. Idon Flurry is gonna be our main source of damage. I love to see Insider Strike doing a critical strike. Can we have some healing? Got some draw. Let's take it. What can I say? Because at some point in this run, I will not have much to tell you. We're gonna find a lot of stuff. We're gonna also at some point just straight up go to the PNG we have in your way just to tell them to just move. At some point, pretty much when I get my last map, if I remember correctly, we got pretty much all the pieces you need for this archetype. And if you have struggled to go through impossible difficulty with the work, I think you're gonna want to give a shot to this deck. So remember the scam that wasn't that good? Now it start doing this job. So scam is literally draw and mana reduction. We don't have mana problem and we don't have damage problem. That's why I can pick the X. Having 4 cards that do nothing in my deck, I can handle this. How about this bomber? we gonna take the hit. Yeah, this is 20 damage. Take it. That's a gift from the game. Thank you very much. We still have 1 treasure map left to find. It really is. Yeah, Headhunter. That's the one I was looking for earlier. Careful Chemistry was really good too. Being able to have your potion persistent definitely work. If I didn't get Headhunter, I would have picked this one. Train of Potential. Now we can start removing stuff. Now we need to thin this deck. And why we're gonna need to thin this deck? Because this is a really powerful archetype, not gonna lie. But if we don't find our card, we can die. You're gonna need to be able to find your damage fast. You're gonna need to scale your poison fast. You don't have time to waste. This is a deck that's gonna kill every opponent most of the time turn 1. And you have to set up all your stuff turn 1. Here's looking for uncommon enchantment. And this little enchantment, combining with the deadly weapon passive, the Kanjali starting weapon, and Idon Flurry, is just that much damage. So, it really is. Venomancing. Now Insider Strike have to go. I don't need Insider Strike anymore. Now I want to apply poison on my enemy and find Idon Flurry. So, let's check how damage goes now. So each Sinister I play, you see Idon Flurry getting this little boom? This means it's triggered 1 more time. This is the synergy effect. And ow! That was some damage! What will happen now if Hidden Flurry is in the same hand with another Hidden Flurry and another Hidden Flurry drawing by Scam? So, Sinister card going with Sinister card going with Sinister card. This is, yeah. Brook Concoction, if you didn't have a Shadow Theft, a Waylay, Brook Concoction work. I told you, just one potion. You just need one potion. Most of the time, you see, I only have the time to find one. I don't have the time to find two. You see that the stun is pretty cool. Give you one turn, so if you don't get your Venomancing on your first turn, this leaves you some time to find it. Here, I'm just... do I use this map just to put this off of my deck? But I need just one last. I would like to refine the category 1. So this is bonus. This is just a little bonus. You don't really need that last treasure I'm gonna take, but it's cool to have. Cunning Plan. Ah yeah, Cunning Plan. You're gonna see what Cunning Plan can do. Not now, because I'm not gonna have that much opportunity to set up it. But next canto, I'm gonna start being able to set up it for my next fight. So here you see, without Venomancing, damage is lacking. And since we go poison, I think you know what card I'm looking for. Because Rogue going poison means simply Avatar of Blight. And this is the only 2 enchantments you're gonna need. Avatar of Blight is gonna be our mana resource. This is how we're gonna manage our mana. If I didn't get the Avatar of Blight, I will rely on Scan. If I don't have the Eclipse expansion, you can pick simply Adrenaline and some draw. This would work too. There is also this Pirate card with Ambush that draw 2 cards, gain energy left on your opponent. It would have been completely fine too. There is Overdraw, you could have picked some performance to draw, but here this is Scam power. Scam, it's a Sinister card. That's why we didn't pick Julius. We picked the Convesperine, and now this Hidden Flurry. Now we have 2. 2 Hidden Flurry. This is a 3 Ember Height. I don't know if you have struggled in this section of the game. This is most of the time where we die. If a deck is too slow, if you don't have enough sustain, if you don't have enough damage. This is the most easiest Ember Wild you're gonna get. I don't need more cards, I can remove the treasure map, I can remove the X. Now I'm just looking to fill my deck. I have 15 cards, I want just to set up my Cunning Plan, so I can always find Venomancing on turn 1. This is the only card I'm really looking for as fast as I can. Here is not a good turn for me. I still have Shadow left, so here is just a remove. I'm just playing the map just to put it out of my deck. I'm looking for some draw. This is draw 1, Scam, please. Can play the Avatar. Got the Venomancing. This is 1 Hidden Flurry. Pretty weak, no? Pretty strange. Taking the hit. Taking 9 so far. That's good. Now we got 2 in hand. Boom. Boom. Yeah, those are scarred. You don't need those. You don't need anything now. Now you just wanna go through the game. And this is the archetype I used a little while ago, not much, to get my little speedrun records. So if you went on the Discord, on the Reddit, you could see the time I've been able to pull out. I didn't record the word because I was really playing really fast. I wasn't able to speak or anything else, so well, it wasn't gonna be a good video. So that's why I'm just put it out now, this stuff. I think some people want to see those kind of stuff. I can do with other class these things. I'm definitely a Wog Seeker player. Those are my favorite class so far. Even if it was not this in the beginning when I play. But I admit today, this is really the archetype I really appreciate. I like the power curve those class have. Oh look, it's Chuck Scale. What you gonna do? Yeah, don't need things anymore. Think your mutation in this place gonna go to 3. If I remember correctly. Yeah, on level up, level 3, you don't have to pick the 1 mana dexterity point per turn, since most of the time there is not gonna have another turn. And this is because of cunning. So this is the fight I'm finally able to set up my cunning. So I draw my 4 cards now. How to set up a cunning? Since Avatar of Blight is in play, each time I'm gonna hit it with Idon Flurry, I'm gonna gain 1 mana back. So I want to set up my mana as high as I can, playing Cunning Plan, and if I have a free Idon Flurry, which I have, I'm able to do this. Gaining mana back, taking my kill. Now what's gonna happen, it's going to the next fight, Cunning Plan trigger. Look at this beautiful hand. And now I can set up Avatar of Blight easily. I can take easily my Venomancing. I have 4 cards left in my draw pile. And now I got my Venomancing. What you have to do now, reset up your Cunning Plan and going for the kill. This is why now I need to remove Waylay, I need to remove Insider's Check, because this is 3 fights in a row when those cards not doing much. The only threat you have in this canto is the Chameleon, because you have mostly melee basic attacks. So you can hit the monster just 1 time per round. That can be long fight, but you'll see that poison, since our opponents have Bane on them, our poison is 2 times faster than usual. So this is really powerful in this place. You're gonna see the Apex Stalker. He's no more an Apex. It's no more an Apex Predator here. We are the Apex Predator. Look at his Darkness go and his HP go. We are 20 minutes in the video. Now we are half of this video. Concord card is powerful, and see, Firecast, you want Firecast or Idon Flurry. You want either Firecast or make them persistent. And this is just for the Rathael fact. Rathael, for those who didn't fight him, when you draw cards with Rathael, and I think it's every 20 cards you draw, and since our starting hand is gonna be 10 cards, we already at the halfway to the trigger of this effect, is gonna bury one of your cards. If you get lucky, this is gonna be Helios, and you're gonna be able to play Helios for free. That's pretty cool. If you're not lucky, which is most of the time me, the only way to prevent a bury effect is persistent, because persistent can get bury, or get Firecast on them. So they're gonna be played. There are the 2 only way. And this effect of Rathael is one that makes most of the archetype in the game not able to compete with it. Because this just asks you to get a lot and a lot of Wind of Persistence, which you can't always get, let's be honest. I think this chameleon fight, I got a little idea. So the way the defense of the chameleon work is, if you hit the chameleon with a melee attack, you can't hit it again with a melee attack. So if you get, let's say in your hand, a magic attack and a melee attack, you can go melee attack, then magic attack. And after this, you can replay a melee attack. So here's my idea is, I apply poison to him with my Iron Blade. I wait to this to be above his max health. So nice, okay. Now I'm gonna hurt him with a potion, so I can reuse a melee attack and I can kill him in one turn. Yeah, well, this is the chameleon tricks. Just for you. It's free. So showcase, spoiler, showcase do nothing. What are the rough part of this deck? I think it's early. As you see, I'm not playing on a seed. This is me just using a new one. Just how reliable this strategy is, and I think without Insidious Strike on counter 1, the only other damage option you want looking for is gonna be Venomancing. And that's why I start with the Dagger Storm. Is if I find a Shrine of Commerce on counter 1, I always gonna put Dagger Storm in it for 20 HP. Because if Venomancing is in there, you gonna just kill all your opponent with your Conjuring. So no need to pick Insidious Strike. Waylay, you can take it just if you are afraid of taking too much damage. Here on last turn, the Shadow Theft give me bandage. Don't pick it. Now I have first aid kit in my deck. I don't want it. I've had a card in my deck that I don't want. This just me playing too fast, simply. Hydra, yeah, what a boss. A lot of health, you have to shred it multiple times, yeah. This is really a hard boss. Well, let's continue, please. Taking a Sentry Trig. If you have ever looked at my video before, you're gonna see how Sentry Trig can be buried with that bury card in your deck. Go to the Temple of the Pyre and find, this is not the Martyr, this is the Acolyte. We're gonna need the Acolyte. But for this, I'm gonna need a Cunning Plane to be set up. Here I got another remove. Hey, that's wonderful. We got Insidious, we got Waylay. Do I still need Potion? No. Don't have time for potions anymore. Looking for an opportunity, take the gold, Wheel of Gold. Bolgar, best friend, and here I imbue Venomancing before Blight. Because Venomancing is the real carry. You can clean this one without Avatar of Blight. This is really Venomancing stuff. Not Avatar of Blight. Avatar is just bonus. It's just even easiest mana management. Well, if you don't have Catalyst, pick Avatar. If you have Catalyst expansion, Scam just gonna do this job. Even better because it's gonna draw. Here I'm afraid of the Martyr because if you the overkill you put on this guy, it's gonna be the burning you're gonna start next fight with. So you don't want a big overkill on this guy. If you play a Ferocity archetype, this is pretty terrible. This can kill you. Simple as that. You overkill the guy for 300, you're gonna start next fight with 300 burns. If you don't have clean affliction or imperious. If you don't kill your opponent on first turn, you're dead. Can be more clear than that. Oh look, an elite. Bye bye. Strong arms is okay. Shadow Dancer do nothing. Durable do nothing. War Priest do nothing. I go for Shadow Dancer just because when I'm looking for this perk I never get it, so I pick it. That's it. Just my little revenge. Oh! Oh, Cursed Hidden Flowy Firecastable and Wheelable is now free. I wonder what card I'm gonna copy in the future. We'll see. Oh, by the way, yeah, Shadow Theft do nothing now. We don't need it anymore. And Avatar of Blight is just the way we're gonna be able to set up our cunning plan every time now. So yeah, incredible damage, incredible draw, incredible mana. This deck has just everything you're looking for. Here I could have removed Avatar of Blight. It's not gonna change that much. I think for my speedruns I don't have Avatar of Blight. I didn't find that much rare cards. I wasn't willing to spend time transmute it. You see now, if in next canto most of the time I'm gonna see a PNG, I just go through it just to tell him, get out of my way, please. Oh, this is our Sentry Trig setup. So, not much card in my deck, I only have 10. Acolyte going for damage. Always happy to see this. But now, boom! Sentry Trig become Helios. And what does this mean for us? Helios is one of the best cards of the game, because you have two things going on for it. First one is piercing damage. Piercing damage is just damage that's gonna go through anything your opponents have. He have an immunity, he have Imperious, he got a lot of ammo. Piercing damage, don't care. Piercing damage gonna do his damage. And since he got life drain and is considered as a basic divine attack, what gonna happen when I'm gonna strike with Helios if my opponent got a lot of poison on it? Oh, Teresa, good to see you. Get out of my way. I'm not gonna heal straight away. I go for Coalion, you can go for the Burning Chicken, it doesn't matter. Anything you're gonna face doesn't matter. All you want is cunning, and that's it. Once you find your cunning, set up your mana. Yeah, that's my worst enemy. Card in the corner of my hand. That's it. Oh, yeah, you could have picked Strategist. The +3 and size, really good with his archetype, since we always are with full hand. Full life from the Adventure perk. Let's keep going. Illusionist. Here I don't pick Illusionist just because if it's next canto I find Bolgar, I want to be able to imbue my next power. Since I already got one enchantment imbue, it was 100 gold. Next one is 150 gold. If I get another one, it's gonna be 200. It's 15 but 50. And since copy a card is 100 gold, for now, I skip the copy. But obviously this free item Fury with Firecast, we're gonna have more. Going to the deep, you can go whenever you want. I go to the deep because the deep don't gonna add stuff in my deck. If you go to the mountain, at the end of the mountain you get this relic, which I never found what this relic does, by the way. I always put it in play and and nothing's happened, so I don't know what the point of this rolling. Going to the wasteland. I don't remember the name. The ghost, the land of the ghost. Without Sewempek blessing, don't find a use for it. Without being divine, not real reason to do it. So I go for the deep. It means the deep can be annoying, but here, as I told you, there's no threats for us. Ah, yeah, we have bugs. Bugs are are the threats for us. There's a lot of events that just soft lock the game. I hope it's gonna get patched. I don't even know what the event is so far. Maybe on the Discord it's already discovered. I think it's already report. I'm sure that the dev team is already working on it. But it's not important. Let's just kill stuff. We are about half an hour in the run. Oh, look, it's a kraken. Let's make it a sushi, please. So I'm not gonna tell you again what I'm doing with my cards. I think you get the idea. I play 3 cards. I mean, I already told you on previous video, I'm a one brand cell man. I like spicy stuff, and sometimes I don't want to have to think. That's simply as that. It feels good to see this little video. I enjoy what I see. We get back to more than 100 gold, so it's another hidden flurry I'm gonna be able to copy. And obviously the free one is just the best. Yeah. Oh, this is the final part. Now at the start of you one, you play Cunning Plan, you play Hidden Flurry. And yeah. So that's 2 cards to play. I hope you can do this, because I can show you our crazy stuff. But yeah. By the way, if you want over completely crazy bonkers archetype like this, I mean, I don't think I have more crazy than this one, but I still have really crazy stuff. Notably with the Knight. Knight is a really powerful class, since once you get access to divine stuff, this is completely crazy. I can do once when I just show you decks that are really good for cleaning Impossible for the first time. Those decks can just, if you want to learn Impossible difficulty, which it's not the difficulty the game is meant to be played. I'm just playing in this difficulty because I'm used to it. I'm almost at 1k1 in Impossible. I know all the patterns. I know what monsters does. I know what I'm looking for each boss. So I'm used to it. To tell you, I'm not even going for the spine anymore. I'm just going for spine for the video most of the time, because Rathael is a challenge for me. With some archetype, I like to find a way to beat Rathael with the new archetype. Spine, I can beat Spine with any archetype so far. There is not an archetype that can't kill the Spine. The Spine is not that much of a threat. I mean, once you find Rathael, the Spine is just a kid. It's just a baby boss at this point. Rathael is just so much stuff to have to consider to beat him. Dantelion is more a threat than the Spine. The Spine, as long as you have a way to defend yourself or healing back, you don't have to fear him. The most annoying stuff the Spine can does is 1. put multiple jinx on you, which is basically pass turn most of the time. If you get 5 jinx on you, most of the time you're gonna pass. And adding curse cards when you cycle your deck. That's it. After this, Spine is pretty easy. Just don't hit him like a strike when he uses Reflect Doom, and you're set. You just have to scale your damage and kill him. You can even one-shot the Spine. I think about the Earthbender Warrior. You got this little card, you know, you got a planet on it. Every time you draw this card, it doubles its damage. You can scale this card to more than 6k damage easily. Maybe I put some Earthbender Warrior. I like this archetype. What can I say at this point of the run? Oh yeah! Speaking of Rathael, you see that, so mana is not a problem, damage is not a problem, draw is not a problem, healing is not a problem. But what about defense? How am I able to defend myself? Is this gonna kill Rathael on one turn? Because if you can kill Rathael on turn 1, yeah, you don't need defense. At this moment, you're not gonna need defense. And you definitely not need any defense if you've been able to kill it in one turn with less than 10 cards. Because this is two of the most biggest threats from Rathael. So, I already told you that every 20 cards you draw is gonna bury one. That's problematic. If it's a key card, it's bury, you lost. Every 10 cards you play, you're gonna take a hit, a passive hit from Rathael, who's gonna deal 2 times your max HP. It means that or you need Imperious, being able to play Imperious, so you're not limited to 10 cards a turn, or with this archetype, you're gonna need the power of friendship. That's right, we were shonen now. We are fairy tale now. When you fight Rathael, for each PNG you have with you, you gain passive ability. That's kind of enchantment in some point. But if you are forced, you can go to Rathael without 2 of them. Those 2 are Teresa and the Blacksmith. Here, Hidden Flurry is a basic attack. So technically, we are playing basic attack cards. The power of the Blacksmith during the fight with Rathael is every 5 basic attack you play, you're gonna gain your health in armor. Since Hidden Flurry is gonna scale for each repeat itself for each Sinister card we play, once Hidden Flurry reach more than 5 basic attack, in one card we're gonna deal a lot of damage and generate also a lot of armor, which gonna prevent us from dying from the 10-time effect. The Rathael fight gonna be pretty quick, but you would see that it's gonna be in the top right corner. So this is where you can see the passive of your opponent or their enchantment. This one is the first hit it takes goes to 1 damage, whatever the hit is. This is also prevented by piercing. With the progenitor, you're gonna see the power of Helios. Helios has its place in this deck because Helios dealing a lot of damage and healing us to full life. So even Helios is a good card. It happens sometimes that Helios is the card that's gonna be the struggle when you go for Rathael. Because some archetypes that don't rely on basic attack, when you're gonna go for the Slay with Helios, this is this can be hard to pull off. This can be really hard to pull off. Here, this is just completely easy. I mean, I think the Rathael the Slain is gonna take one turn. Pretty much. Here, I'm just... I try to get my 50 gold to pay the ferryman. As you see, killing clan, don't ferry, die. Let's go, let's go. Let's keep going. Yeah, what's up next? What's the next part? Don't need Shadow Theft anymore. Viola, don't need you. Shrine, don't need you. We have 65 gold and still didn't find the progenitor. So I'm looking for it. I'm like, come on. I don't even know if it was able to go to 70 gold in this area. Progenitor, never fight progenitor with the Lady of Mercy in the same zone. Because progenitor can put you this attack when he just put you low life. And if he have infected you and Lady of Mercy is in the area, the effect gonna turn to zeal. You are low life. Most of the time your life go below 40. And since it affects you for 40, this turn to zeal, you start your turn, your zeal kill you. I already have lost a run because of this. So progenitor is immune to every damage except range damage on his first turn. Every 2 turns, I think this works. But see with Elios, piercing damage. That's why piercing damage is so powerful in this game. This just don't respect anything. Piercing damage don't respect defense. And here, yeah, he's already at 1k poison, so blah. Don't need this. This is already pretty much the end of the video. So, ferryman, let's go. All the slains gonna go. So, for those who don't know, Rathael the Slain Seraph. If this guy put damage on you, he's gonna put enchantment that... No, this is Rathael, I confund. Oops, pardon. When you end your turn with Rathael, you're gonna get an enchantment from him, and all these enchantments are really bad. This moment of reflection for me is just, how do I not kill him with my Ardent Flurry? I need to hit him at most 1 or 2 times. So here I need 3 hits so I can connect plan, get my mana back, and play Elios. So I need 2 hits at least. This is at 3. I'm just looking if I don't kill it through his defense. See? Pretty close. And get my kill. Ta-da! And now let's see how the Reborn does. Going for the fight. Da-na-na-na-na. Yeah, Sanctum of Wrath, happy to see you. Don't use my hero power, don't need it. So, yeah. On the right corner you see the little 10. This is the number of cards I'm able to play before taking 2 times my health. My own health straight to my face. And as you see, I got Bolgar, I got the Count, I got the Blacksmith, I got Teresa and Viola to help me for this fight. So here, same strat, I'm just playing my stuff. And you see, at 5, the Blacksmith give me 145 armor. And now, every time I don't flurry dealing 5 basics, I gain this in armor. So I'm protected from every damage Rathael can deal for the first turns. And since Rathael decided to go to strike me, this attack of Rathael with the Crown is the one that remove a benediction from you. So, since I'm only using potency as a benediction, I'm completely fine with him going for it. See? Yeah. And we move to. Yeah. Even if it have cleaned the poison, I will completely be able to whip out this poison because the scaling is just too crazy for him. I even take the time to cunning right on his face. And now this is just the end. Oh, I love this archetype. I hope you enjoyed. I'll leave you with this. Next time, this is mostly gonna be about learning the monsters, maybe. We'll see. See you next time, guys. I hope you enjoy. Bye bye.